Recording in progress.
Welcome everyone to West Haven City Planning Commission meeting for this date, May 25th, 2022. We're going to begin our meeting with an invocation by Commission Member Nalder and then have the Pledge of Allegiance by Commission Member Wilson.
Our dear Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this opportunity to come and serve West Haven, and please help us, our minds to be open, that we'll be able to be receptive to the citizens' needs and wants, and we'll do what's best for the city. And these things we say in the name of my Son, Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen.
The audience, please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, both of you. Actions on our minutes from our May 11th meeting. Any changes, corrections, additions?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from our May 11th meeting. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Item number 4, report. You have anything to add?
The only thing that they did at city council meeting last, so it was that lot split that you guys had talked about the meeting before. They tabled it because there was a couple of questions regarding some code sections, and I recommended that they wait till Sherry come back to address those.
Okay.
Which, by the way, just to put it on the record, Sherry Phippen, our Community Development Director, has COVID, and so she will not be joining us today.
Yep, that's too bad. Goes to a training, comes home with COVID. All right. Item number 5, discussion and action regarding a final plat for Salt Point Commercial at approximately 2975 West, 4000 South. Is someone here for that? Yeah, come on up.
Todd Myers with CW Land, Centerville, Utah. You've seen this a couple of times between site plan and design review and preliminary plat. The plat remains the same. It's a 2-lot plat. No additional right-of-way is being dedicated or developed. The changes between now and preliminary plat is there's just been a few more utility easements that have been added to it that were required during the building permit process. Is there any questions?
Nope, staff said it was pretty straightforward. I don't have any questions. Anybody else have any questions?
I don't either.
Okay. I don't see any issues, so I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we recommend approval of the final plat for Salt Point Commercial located at approximately 2975 West, 4000 South.
I'll second it.
Have a motion and second to give recommendation for final plat for Salt Point Commercial at 2975 West, 4000 South for CW Land. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Thank you. You're on to City Council, so. All right, item number 6, discussion and action on public hearing concerning a rezone request for property located at the north 100 West and Wilson Lane. A lot of parcel numbers for Miller Funding Group from C3 to M1. Is someone, you're here, right? From Miller? No, you're Miller, back there. Come on up. So staff came up with a bunch of recommendations for conditions on the property. I
Yes.
assume you've seen those?
We reviewed those and discussed them with staff, and we would approve them.
Okay. So you're okay with them?
Yes.
They look good to me. Does anybody have anything they want to, any questions or anything they want to add to that, or? We kind of discussed it in the work meeting, so. Yeah.
I just had a question. Had you had any conversations with the property owner of Pete Steiner to see if you could incorporate that in that, or is that they not interested in selling the property?
Could you repeat the property owner's name?
It's Pete's Diner. It used to be Pete's Diner. It's that little piece, that
That
one
little
piece.
bar.
The bar there.
Yeah. So the bar situation, the restaurant on
Yeah.
1800, that's been closed for a long time. We tried to purchase it when it was listed for sale. And then a gentleman, and I'm sorry I don't know his name, he's come in and bought it and says, oh, you know, I want to redevelop it back to the restaurant. I went here when I was a kid, my family, and so he wants to redevelop it. I think there's going to be some pretty big challenges for that person because it seems to me it's like low on parking, the access is a question. There's some things there, it'd be expensive to rebuild it. It's probably a tear down and a rebuild. So the person that bought it isn't a restaurant owner, they're a business person, so, you know, I respect that, but
I
I
was
don't
just
know.
curious if you had any conversations with trying to acquire that and
Since they purchased it?
no, just
Oh.
as in general, just to
Oh,
see
yes,
if-
we did, yeah. No, I think it would be much better for us, frankly, if the new person who bought it called us and said, we'd like to sell it to you, we'd be very interested. Because to incorporate that piece instead of having it be a postage stamp would be helpful.
Yeah.
That was just my thoughts too.
Okay,
so.
well, thank you.
Anyone have any comments or questions on this? I'm okay with it going to M1. There's not a huge difference between C3 and M1 anyway. Like Andrew said last time, it just allows a few more businesses that aren't allowed in a C3, so. Anybody have any concerns? Or are we ready to move forward?
Okay, I'm here for questions if they're becoming.
Yeah.
I agree with the conditions. I think they're straightforward and. Yeah, I agree with the conditions.
Thank you.
They're very straightforward. I think it will add to the area.
Okay, I'm ready for a motion if
I'll
someone.
make a motion. We enter a public hearing.
Oh, wait,
We've
No,
already,
no, we already did that.
done that? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so
Yeah, this is just it was tabled last time.
Motion if you want to rezone, recommend.
If you're ready to rezone it, or if you wanted to have more discussion
let
on
me
it,
make it
either way.
bigger so I can read it.
And I think we just need to reference the conditions,
Right.
but not read it. We don't have to read all of them.
Okay,
And if
I ma-
anyone here or online would like to read the conditions, they're in the packet that are online. You can read it down. And there were 6 conditions, but with bullet points that that they'll need to adhere to in order to receive this zoning change.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve a rezone request for property located northeast corner of 1900 west of Wilson Lane. A bunch of parcel numbers for Miller Funding Group from C3 to M1 with the staff's notations attached to it or their remarks, conditions.
Conditions.
Yeah, I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to recommend rezone from C3 to M1 for Miller Funding Group with the parcel numbers listed in the packet, with the conditions also listed in the packet. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Moves on to city council.
I see the public
So
hearing.
check
is
with
for
staff to see when that will be for sure. Okay, thank you. All right, item number 7, public hearing to receive comment concerning adopting a landscape standards and requirements ordinance. The purpose of this ordinance is so that we have to have an ordinance in place for people to be able to get compensated to flip the strip. So that was the impetus, I think, for bringing this forward and having a landscape ordinance. So with the drought and all that, it seemed prudent. So I'll entertain a motion to go into public hearing.
Make a motion,
I'll go ahead.
I'll make a motion, we enter a public hearing to, for comment about adopting a landscape standards ordinance.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second to enter into public hearing for the landscape standards and requirements ordinance. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Okay, members of the public, we are now in public hearing. Any member of the public who would like to come forward and speak on this matter of the landscaping standards and requirements ordinance may do so at this time. If you come to the mic, please just state your name. If you're online, you can unmute yourself. No?
She wanted wanted to talk. Does she know this is the only public hearing?
Yeah, this is the only public hearing today.
Can I just ask you a question?
Come up to the mic.
Can you tell I'm new at this?
State your name.
My name's Bailey Bayman. I guess what I'm asking you guys is for some guidance. I came in a couple weeks ago to submit a business license or an application for a business license, and it was turned away due to zoning issues. And so I'm here kind of unsure of what my next step is. I don't know if I need to propose like a rezoning process or a zoning text amendment or a variance. And I'm kind of I was coming here to hopefully illustrate the type of business that I'm trying to open for you guys to see
Okay.
what you
So-
would recommend.
This public hearing right now is just for the landscape ordinance, so that question's more directed, would be good for staff and probably,
For Sherry Fippen, that's who
Sherry
you need to
Fippen.
talk to.
and
Sorry?
unfortunately, she has COVID.
Of course.
Yeah, so she's
Sherry
sick.
Fippen is the Community Development Director. That's who you need to come talk to. She'll be out the rest of the week because
Okay.
of COVID, but hopefully she'll be back, on Monday.
Okay.
Tuesday, because Monday's a holiday.
That's okay. I'm going out of town myself.
Yeah, so I would talk to her on Tuesday.
Does she have a business card or something that I can snag from the
There's
people
there's
outside?
probably one in that group of cards there. If not, if you call the
You
office.
see she's gonna grab.
And on the
you one.
website, it has all of the staff with their emails, so you could send her an email.
Okay, I've shot out some emails to the city council members, and I've spoken. I believe his name is it Dan with zoning and planning. But yeah, if
He's
she's-
our
Code
code
enforcement.
enforcement officer, but
Yeah.
Sherry's who you really should talk to.
awesome. Thank you so much. Sorry to.
No,
No problem. Okay,
But thank you guys.
good luck.
thank you. Get that card from her right there. There you go. Anyone else? Anyone online want to speak?
I think Andrew does, and Andrew seems like.
Andrew,
kind
are
of
there
the
commissioners
person.
online now?
Let's
He's
just
stuck
talk.
in traffic. So we're just at the beginning of this ordinance, so if there's any member of the public who wants to give us their feedback, we certainly appreciate it, even if they're not able to at this time, so.
He unmuted. Oh, now he muted again.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to leave.
I'll make a
public hearing.
motion, we leave public hearing.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second to leave public hearing. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Oh, thank you, Andrew. Any opposed? Okay, we're out of public hearing, so we're not ready to move this forward, so
I'll make a motion that we table item number 8 and until we have a work session and staff go through everything.
yeah, we're gonna have to do some revision on this ordinance, so.
I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to table this ordinance, the landscaping standards and requirements ordinance. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Just waiting for Andrew.
Aye.
There's always a delay.
Table it.
Anybody opposed?
He swears a
Anyone
lot,
opposed?
that's why I do that.
Okay, it's tabled. Item number 9, discussion and action regarding a road dedication plat for Green Farm. Nielsen Homes, that's you, sorry. You even said it early and I'd already forgotten it. So
No
what's
worries.
your name?
Jake Jones from Nelson Homes.
All right. So, city attorney said it looks good.
Well, the staff report and also our engineer is here, Ed, who's reviewed it. And so if you have any questions for him regarding the road, this is a pretty simple, just a road dedication plat.
Everything looks good to you, Ed?
No, I don't know if the board has gone through this process before doing a road dedication. It's first time I've done it since I've been here. It's not uncommon, but it's something you might not be familiar seeing.
Well, it's rare we do just roads, but usually roads with something else, but yeah.
But it's kind of part of the MDA, and so that's,
Yeah, I remember this road from the
That's
MDA,
why.
so.
Yep.
Anybody have any questions on this?
And so we make a recommendation and it still has to go to city council?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion that we recommend the road dedication plat for 3675 South, 4700 West to Green Farm Way for Nielsen Homes.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second to recommend a approval of the road dedication plat for 3675 South, 4700 West for Green Farm Way for Nielsen Homes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Wait for it. We didn't hear you, Andrew.
That was a.
Yeah, it sounded like a shushing. Anybody opposed? Okay, it moves forward, so.
Thank you.
Talk to staff about when that'll be with city council.
There's my eye for official purposes. I lost you.
Okay, yeah, all we could hear were little sounds.
You gotta quit swearing before you make your motion.
All right, item number 10, discussion and action on a final site plan approval for Holiday Oil, southwest corner of 4000 South, 3500 West. Is that you guys? Come on up. We're just blowing through this agenda. I can't believe it.
So my name is Brent Neal with Holiday Oil, and I was up here a few months ago, and we're just wrapping up and coming back. So
My only disappointment in this is that you increased the size of the women's bathroom, but you didn't name it the Natalie women's bathroom.
there was a comment last time about that. I remember that.
We'll put your picture above the. No, thank
When you do the women's and the men's, yeah, you can have her little face on the women's.
I do want to say thanks to Sharice, right? Sharice getting us on the agenda because it was kind of a last minute thing, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. This looks really, I was telling them in the work session, it looks really similar to the one you have at the mouth of the canyon that goes
Spanish
to Price.
Fork.
Yeah, is
Yep.
that Spanish Fork? Yeah. Is it similar to that one?
Yeah, that one's a little larger footprint. It's got a diesel canopy and things like that to kind of
Yeah.
hit more of the diesel traffic going up the canyon. But yeah, we typically have 2-acre sites. This one's a little larger, just with the piece incorporated on the back as well. But it's a little larger footprint.
Yeah. The inside, though, looked very similar to me.
Correct. Yes, same layout on the interior. So
Yeah. That one's really nice, so good. Anybody have questions for him?
Oh, I thought the landscaping plan and that looked really nice on it.
Yeah. And UDOT gave you access, so that's nice.
yeah, we got that approved. That expires in November, so we're trying to push through. So
Was there a staff report for this one? Because I can't see a.
what report? Sorry.
Oh, I just wondered if there was a staff report. There wasn't. Okay.
Probably not, because she,
But I don't think that there were any concerns. Ed, did Sherry express any concerns regarding the final site plan? I didn't think anything had changed.
I think,
Do you want to come up to the microphone because they can't hear you on?
this had been reviewed several times by staff already, and as the DRC, and also we've already started our technical review with the other members of staff. So the site plan, as you see it, is what we're working with, and right now we're just working on some final details on the development plan so they can get authorization to proceed.
okay. Yeah, it looks good to me, so unless anybody has concerns, I'm ready for a motion.
I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion that we recommend the final site plan approval for Holiday Oil located on southwest corner of 4000 South, 3500 West for Holiday Oil.
I'll second it too.
I have a motion and a second to recommend final site plan approval for Holiday Oil located in the southwest corner of 4000 South, 3500 West for Holiday Oil. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It's weird having you live, Andrew.
I believe it,
Well, they used to.
I'm not sure because,
This is a question for Sherry.
yeah, that's a question for
Be
Sherry.
okay that we said recommend instead of approve then?
Why don't you just
Redo it?
redo it?
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I make a motion that we grant final site plan approval for Holiday Oil located on the southwest corner of 4000 South, 3500 West.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to grant final site plan approval for Holiday Oil on the southwest corner of 4000 South, 3500 West. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, it is approved. All right, item number 10, 11, sorry. It is, we got you out of here on time, Natalie.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Driving home.
Meeting tomorrow?
Yep, we
Meeting
meet tomorrow.
tomorrow. 6 o'clock?